Hello, lovely Aries. Thank you for joining my channel. Today we'll be doing the reading for you for the second half of December. That is from 15th till the end of this year. So stay tuned. I'll be keeping your cards placed here and then we can get started with our reading. Hello, Ree. So we'll get started with your reading. So the first card that we have here is the Tower. So with this, the Tower in your past position, it really depicts that something has really caused an unexpected shakeup, or it's sort of an upheaval that really changed your perspective, and something has really fallen out of place, and it's like a lightning has struck in your uh, in some frame of your life, and that has forced you to rebuild certain aspects of your life. It could be relationships, there could have been an upheaval in your career or in your personal goals as well. And uh, I really feel it was necessary. uh, it was disruptive, but it was really necessary to clear what something this is something that no longer serves you, and that could have you might be thinking it from a very negative frame of mind, like whatever incident has happened in your past. You might have been thinking very negatively about it, but as we go through this reading, we'll see about like what has happened and what's the cause of this. The world again depicts, with the chaos. This was very chaotic, right? And it really depicts that something has really, there's been like some cycle that had to complete. There was some cycle or some karmic event that had to complete, that caused this disruption, and this caused the end of that. So you might have you now you might have completed a milestone. You might have ended a chapter in your life that you had to complete, and it's really it even though you might not recognize it's really a sign of completion. It might be another thing that someone else in career or in your loved life, you might have had a completion, you might have closed a project, you might have achieved what you wanted to achieve in physical health, in mental health and well-being, any project that you wanted, in any personal task that you wanted to complete. So you could have completed those as well, and it really, this person really shows accomplished. There's nothing else that you really need right now, that you really needed at that point in your life in the past. And then we have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands also tells you that person, you've been really in sort of a planning phase. You've been planning and planning, and you might have been considering new opportunities, or you might be deciding, which path you want to go. And you're just reflecting, and you're looking ahead with excitement, but you are also not certain. So it's sort of you're in a planning phase, but you're not sure and you're not certain on where you wanted to go. So all this is in your past, like recent past energy. And if we see the Page of Pentacles, this is also like a kid, right? Like pages are like sort of like the kids. uh, you started exploring something, I believe. Maybe you were starting to look at something, maybe a new opportunity for making money, or a new skill set, and you really started very strong on it, and you were very curious. And it's like you were like very curious, and at that, like in recent past, you really started something. Maybe it's a new relationship, or a new career, or a new business opportunity, or maybe a job change as well. And this energy is really important, where you put this energy in, because it will be helpful. Your efforts in this year would set the stage for what's unfolding now. So your past fruits would be coming into fruition. Then we have the Four of Pentacles here with us. So Four of Pentacles right now tells you that you might feel the need to hold on tightly to your resources. It's like you are becoming like a person who's a miser, sort of like, it's like you want to hold tightly to your resources, and you're not like very ready to let it go. And you know You just need to be, right now you might be very influenced with the holiday season that's coming up, and you're heading into the new year, right? So you're thinking that you need to maybe not do a lot of expenses, and you need to hold on your expenses, you need to hold on to your energy, how much energy you want to conserve during this time. Are you wanting to deal with unwanted people? Are you like, even do you even have the energy to deal with all the negativity with some maybe long distance friends or family coming your way? You might be very what observant or very protective of your time, energy, as well as money, right? You know where you want to spend your money, whom you want to spend it on, and how much do you want to spend it on. So, and also with all that, you want to have that you want to maintain that financial stability, so that no one can hamper that. The next is Knight of Swords. We have, there's a strong drive for you to act on something. Maybe it's like the expenses, or you want to act very quickly, decisively, and with urgency. So this is telling you that you are taking action, but you might be becoming very impulsive right now, taking those actions. So you might be having your year-end goals, year-end responsibilities. Some, like, you might be going on a vacation and you need to complete all the work in your workplace with urgency and with hurry. But it really warns, it's really saying that you might be right now becoming too impulsive. Okay. And then we have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands again tells you that things are moving really quickly. There might be some fast-paced travel plans that might be coming, or like a lot of events in the holiday season, or like a lot of invitations that you might be getting right now, and it's really exciting for you, but it's sort of very overwhelming um, for you as well. So things are moving very quickly, all the momentum is building up with things are moving very quickly. And there could be like a lot of phone calls, letters, or messages you might be receiving together with a number of plans, and you might be thinking of acting quickly on them and not giving them a lot of thought, because you know where your time and energy should go, right? So you might be acting, you might be thinking like, okay, I'll do this for 23rd, I'll do this for 26th, okay, I'll do this for this, and you're just quickly making decisions. But just think about your resources, think about your financial stability. Uh, think about how much time and energy you are spending. You are spending your money is your time as well as your energy. So just think in your present energy, quite think like taking your time to see what's desired and what needs to be done at this point. So that needs to be think about. And in this guidance position, we have like the Ace of Swords. So Ace of Swords tells you that this is the period where you need to think clearly, right? You should be having clarity with everything, and help yourself and others as well in seeing things from a fresh perspective. Use this energy, use the energy that you have right now, all the excessive energy that you have, to cut through any confusion in your mind, because it's an intellectual card, and then focus on your priorities and have and make decisions with confidence, because you can. Okay. And this period is also telling you that it's a start of you becoming um, more clear in what you want, and more clear and having a fresh perspective. And it will help you in the near future as well, because uh, it's setting your identity, it's starting to set your identity. So this is the guidance that you are receiving. Then we have the King of Swords. Okay. So the King of Swords here is telling you again, it's also a swords card, right? And it's telling you to have a strategic and a rational approach. So you need to not always have an emotional front to your decisions. Also have a clear thinking, and don't always be emotional. Detach yourself emotionally wherever necessary, and think clearly with logic. And if you face difficult decisions, you need to weigh those facts really carefully and communicate as a king with authority and precision. ideally, because King of Swords is a person who's like very clear in his thoughts, in his motives, how he needs to handle situation, how and like even if you have to like you're this king, like whatever he's doing, he's handling situations very firmly. If there are any tough communications, he's able to go through them like very um in a very good way, like he's maintaining peace, and he also knows where he has to be diplomatic. So even if you have to take uh, the road of being diplomatic, no worries, do take that road. Sometimes it's really necessary, especially if you're dealing or meeting a lot of people during this time. It's important to be diplomatic. And then we have the Eight of Swords here as well. So the Eight of Swords tells you that you are just making mountain out of a mole, or like what do we I don't exactly remember the phrase, but you know it's just it's not a big thing, like you're just you were just think don't make your situation like, oh my god, I'm doing this, I have to manage this, I'm stuck in this, I cannot handle my finances. You can do everything if you have a clear phase of your mind. You know about your where you need to improve and how you need to go forward, and you can just take these blinds off. Your hands, like this is very loose around you, like this bandage or like this rope around you is very loose. You can just immediately take it off and open your eyes as well and just walk out of it. Even if you see everything is closed, all the doors are closed around you, right? That's not exactly the case. You can just walk out of it. Okay. And you have more control than you think. So you need to identify this is just a mental block that you have right now, and that's making you like your environment I'm sorry, that's just impacting your environment as well. And so don't have these self-imposed limitations, don't feel stuck and overwhelmed, right? You have more control over your life than you think. This It's nothing, like the situation that you're thinking that is making you feeling overwhelmed, that's nothing. Just open your eyes. There's a way out of everything. And take help from others as well. No one's going to if you call for help, they can come to you and take you out of it. And if you really want to come out of it, you can come out of it yourselves as well, because there your feet are not tied, right? You can walk out of this situation as well. The way is out of here is this and this and this as well. So yeah, that is your guidance for the month. And so you need to, all in all, you need to reflect. This is a time for you for both reflection and action. You have had a transformative year with, like, a lot of shakeups, and and that has caused you to rebuild and grow. However, these challenges have led you to a meaningful completion, and that has opened certain doors for you in your life. Okay. And you've been planning like nicely about your next steps, although you're confused on which path you want to take. You're not certain, but you've been planning, right? And you've also been laying foundation for your success. And with all this year-end responsibilities and holiday rush, it's creating a whirlwind of activity for you. The Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands both suggest that things are moving very quickly for you. It's whether it's travel plans, family commitments, anything related in your career. So while you are focused on this, means while you're focused on maintaining stability, it is also very important to make sure you are not holding very tightly. You are aware of it, that's good, but don't hold very tightly to your finances or your energy, and that you miss out on opportunities to connect and celebrate with your loved ones. So don't do that. And also embrace clarity, have clear thinking, have rational thinking. If you feel stuck or restricted, remember that you can come out of this situation. You have the power to shift your mindset, and ask yourself, are these limitations really real, or am I just creating barriers for myself according to how I've been thinking throughout? And this is really a chance for you to give yourself a really good push, or have that frame of mind ready before you go into 2025. So I hope this resonates with a lot of you, and if it does, leave comments down below of what needs to be improved. Do you want to see anything else? Do you want me to create separate videos for love, career, health, right? Because my next video that will be coming for you Aries would be for the upcoming year of 2025, and also then I'll be doing a video for January 2025. So make sure to stay tuned and hit the like button, comment on this, and make sure you subscribe to that channel, to my channel, and also press the bell icon so that you receive the next set of videos as well. So thank you everyone, have a great rest of the day, and the great next few weeks until we see each other in the next video. Thank you.